Join me as we step into one of the most curious and lesser-known stories surrounding Steve Wozniak, Apple's legendary co-founder, and his decades-long fascination with custom $2 bills. Is it just a quirky habit, or is there a deeper meaning behind this unconventional form of currency that Wozniak has carried and shared for more than 30 years? Let's uncover the truth. Steve Wozniak has always stood apart from the crowd. Known for his brilliance in engineering, his playful personality, and his refusal to conform to traditional expectations, Wozniak embodies the spirit of creative freedom. While many recognize him for his groundbreaking work in personal computing, fewer people are aware of his long-standing relationship with the humble $2 bill, a denomination that itself exists on the fringes of everyday awareness. The $2 bill occupies a strange place in American currency. It is completely legitimate, still printed by the U.S. Treasury, and technically just as usable as any other bill. Yet, many people rarely see one in circulation. Some believe it's unlucky, others think it's been discontinued, and many assume it's a collector's item, rather than real spending money. These misconceptions have helped turn the $2 bill into something of a mystery. In reality, $2 bills are produced periodically, and can be obtained from banks upon request. However, because they're not commonly used in daily transactions, they tend to disappear from circulation as soon as people receive them. Some save them as novelties, others give them away as good luck charms, and many simply don't know what to do with them. This rarity has transformed the $2 bill into a symbol of curiosity and surprise. It's precisely this odd status that seems to have captured Wozniak's imagination. His interest in $2 bills began decades ago, not as an investment or gimmick, but as a playful challenge to conventional thinking. Over time, Wozniak began customizing the bills, often stamping, signing, or marking them in distinctive ways. These alterations turned an already unusual piece of currency into something deeply personal. For Wozniak, these custom $2 bills are far more than money. They serve as conversation starters, mementos, and expressions of identity. He has been known to carry them with him wherever he goes, occasionally giving them out to people he meets along the way. Each bill becomes a small, tangible connection between Wozniak and the recipient, a reminder that creativity can exist even in the most ordinary objects. This habit aligns perfectly with Wozniak's broader philosophy. Throughout his career, he has championed curiosity, playfulness, and human connection over profit or prestige. The custom $2 bills reflect his belief that technology, money, and success should ultimately serve people, not the other way around. By transforming something mundane into something meaningful, Wozniak reinforces the idea that value is often defined by perspective. One memorable example of this occurred during a public appearance at a conference. Instead of handing out business cards or promotional materials, Wozniak distributed his custom $2 bills to attendees. The response was immediate and enthusiastic. People were delighted, intrigued, and deeply touched by the gesture. What could have been a forgettable interaction became a lasting memory, all because of a small, unexpected token. The reaction to these bills highlights their symbolic power. In a world driven by digital transactions and disposable interactions, a physical object with a personal touch stands out. Wozniak's $2 bills represent individuality, authenticity, and a willingness to embrace the unconventional. They invite people to question assumptions and see familiar things in a new light. Over the years, these custom bills have become part of Wozniak's legend. They encapsulate his playful rebellion against norms and his lifelong commitment to creativity. Much like his approach to technology, the bills demonstrate that innovation doesn't always require complexity. Sometimes it just takes a fresh way of thinking. Ultimately, Steve Wozniak's use of custom $2 bills is more than an eccentric habit. It's a reflection of who he is and what he values. By embracing something overlooked and misunderstood, he reminds us that meaning can be found in unexpected places. His story encourages us to challenge conventions, spark conversations, and find joy in the unusual. If you've ever come across a $2 bill, or perhaps even received one with a story attached, share your experience. And if you'd like to explore more of Steve Wozniak's unconventional ideas and lasting influence, be sure to check out our deeper dive into the innovations and philosophies that continue to shape his legacy. Thanks for the watching and subscribe.